We all have different boundaries when it comes to body language, and some of you may well be people who hug or even kiss when greeting friends, but in the exchange we need to keep our boundaries, and the best way to ensure that visitors or customers are not crossing our boundaries or personal space is to not have any physical contact with people when they come into the exchange. But instead you can still be positive, and a good open posture can do the trick of showing visitors that you are relaxed, you're warm and you're confident in your stance. This will then enable visitors to establish trust and enable them to feel safe and reassured around you. Okay, so open means open out arms. Don't fold them in front of you or behind your back if possible. But also you don't need to do jazz hands either. Just hold your hands. Just be conscious that if you had your hands open, let's say on your sides, that then makes you look more open and approachable. Whereas if you close your arms, that makes you feel unapproachable or defensive. If you smile first, you will find that your body posture will also change, and you will come across as friendly and approachable. And this is enough to put people at ease. And if it's just a smile, that isn't enough. And in behavioural psychology, if somebody makes gestures of open hands, it can indicate that they're open and honest. And this gesture can be used to emphasise the importance of what has been said, or simply to show the person making the gesture that the person making the gesture is approachable and welcomes other people to speak with them. Turning the palms to face upwards with the hands open can also indicate submission. Historically, a gesture of open hands showing the palms was intended to demonstrate that there were no weapons being carried or concealed. Therefore, opening your hands can show that you're not a threat, and you're ready to have conversation. So really, again, open conversation, open arms, open hands. Even if you're not used to smiling, practicing smiling more can be a really good thing, as a smile can hide a whole load of nerves and anxiety and help to make your day go much smoother and better. And actually, studies have shown that when you smile more, people also smile back. So you're not only enhancing your mood and well-being, but other people's, and then basically making the exchange a happier place. So every time you greet a visitor, think about how you'd like to be treated if you were that visitor, or even how you'd expect your loved ones to be treated by other people in their lives. Even if you dislike a person, stick on that smile and present as open, and that interaction will go far smoother if you do so. In behavioural psychology, smiling at somebody shows that you are friendly, open and approachable and likeable. It also shows that you like and respect the person you're smiling at, and it will help to strengthen the bond on both personal and professional relationships. So even outside the exchange, if you're having a difficult conversation, perhaps with a friend, smile a little or smile when you greet them. When you smile at somebody too, it also indicates that you're actively listening, as this can encourage friends or colleagues to be more confident about sharing their opinions or suggestions with you, or in our case, visitors. People who smile genuinely and who do also come across as approachable are more likely to be successful within working in a team, apparently, as they'll be regarded as likeable and respectful. People also like to discuss problems with somebody who's seen as approachable, and a smile does that. A little information about eye contact too. So eye contact can be used positively to show confidence and trust, and to promote open conversation. If you regularly look at somebody during eye contact, it shows that you mean what you're saying. And it can also be used as a turn-taking cue to show that you are ready to hear what the other person has said. So I don't mean like fixed stare. You can look away when you're talking, but again, checking with the eyes if you can do. Or another tip, if you struggle with looking in people's eyes, look towards either ear. or into the direction of the left or the right ear even. Nodding or tilting the head from side to side. Nodding while somebody speaks shows that you are focused on what they are saying and listening respectfully to them. It can show that you agree with them and what they're saying, or just that you're acknowledging that their thoughts and opinions are valid. Tilting the head to one side shows that you are listening attentively and that you are considering what they are saying with respect, whether you agree or disagree with them. Nodding or tilting the head during conversations are positive body language and respectful gestures that indicate approachability and openness, and also that you're actively listening to them. Likewise, mirroring or facing your body towards the recipient of your conversation, or like your legs or arms, will also convey that you're interested in what the person has to say. And likewise, if you see visitors copying your mannerisms, which is what mirroring is, can't say that word. So say if you sort of twisted your hair as you spoke to somebody, they did the same, you've got them. And that means that they're also mirroring you because they feel comfortable and engaged with you. Please be aware though of personal space, however. So your personal space, which belongs to you, is always an arm's length around your body. So whenever anybody comes into that, you need to either side shuffle or go backwards. Some people aren't aware of personal space, so will do it without even thinking. However, some visitors may do this intentionally. And so a simple way to tell them that that is not okay is to move sideways, or even better, to lead them mid-conversation with you so you can get behind the table, and then that is affirming this is my space.